Welcome back, bienvenidos de vuelta, me llamo Glostlyn, my name is Glostlyn. And as you see up there, como ven ahí arriba, estamos intentando terminar este evento de Fate que nos quedan 8 horas. Only 8 hours remaining for the Fate event to finish. So we're trying to end this thing. Y bueno, estamos usando Control Pro de Nintendo Switch, es un Nintendo Switch Pro Controller, así que con eso dicho al escritorio, with that set to the desktop.
Now, that's more like it. Let's move out.
So it's just a fight and that's it? Okay. Oh, Saber must be in the team. Okay, that's weird. Eso está raro, ¿eh? So they give you Saber for this fight, apparently. If you don't have her. This is a fake war. But you organize this with so much detail. I don't get it. The 12 moments that refer to the pass of time. And this moon in the center of everything. Anyone with the minimum knowledge in magic will be capable of feeling how it's flowing constantly, how the power is flowing constantly in this place. But in this world there are no magic nor mages. Is it really you who designed this Holy Grail wall, old man? You don't exactly look like a mage.
The sharp instincts of a businessman are enough for me to know where and when to make my moves. And the Holy Grail has told me everything I need to know. You are the servant of that Galaxy Ranger. I didn't think your nose would be even sharper than the Bloodhound family's minions. Is it really wise for you to charge in here on your own instead of loyally staying at your master's side? That cowboy's in quite a pinch right now and would appreciate a speedy rescue.
But bothersome. If I'll blow your brains out now, I will also save my bag of metal that I have for a master, right? Allow me to give you an advice from experience. The Holy Grail never concedes wishes in the way people hope. The only thing that it leaves behind are the dead souls buried in their wishes.
I appreciate the advice, truly. In that case, am I not giving the Holy Grail a new purpose? It'll become an entertainment spectacle much more worthy of investment than some wish-granting chalice.
Oh, entertainment spectacle. Now I get it. That fits with the essence of the Holy Grail. Not surprising that you have arranged this to feed the Holy Grail war. I was wondering what you could put in the Holy Grail aside from wine, given that this barren world where the mysteries have degraded completely. But if there was something capable of substituting the magical energy, and may be able to grant the Holy Grail with the power enough to make miracles. Then that changes everything completely. In a place that's something... No, in place of something that you have to keep hidden through mysteries, the Holy Grail world will become an entertainment spectacle that it is public. Then the people in this planet, filled with wishes, will believe that the miracle of the Holy Grail by learning its rituals and presenciating or witnessing the heroical spirits summoning. And so, little by little, the wishes will become the fuel that will restore the Holy Grail with an artificial miracle. And the fake you have orchestrated will finish up stepping on all of those wishes.
Quite the impressive insight, servant from another world. Your presence here was certainly a surprise to me, but you and your friends are needed. The Holy Grail needs more efficient fuel. And that means you. Miss Note? No. It's time for you to show Penacony your true charm.
The curtains fall with a soft...
I did what you wanted me to do.
Well done, my old friend. So many years have passed, but I still remember every performance you gave, every dance you danced, every melody you sang. You were like a blooming iris. But I prefer how you are now compared to your heydays on the stage. Stripped of all the external pretenses. So simple. So ordinary.
Enough, OT. Outdated metaphors are as revolting as last night's leftovers. I've kept my promise. Now, it's your turn.
There's no rush, my old friend. Everything you desire can be obtained without magecraft or miracles. Money is all it takes. The so-called Holy Grail is nothing more than a vessel crafted from gold. And the real stars of this show are about to make their entrance. Your job is to hold them off until the last step of the ritual is complete. Once that is done, I will honor my end of the deal.
OT. Looks like your business acumen has rotted along with this world. I could barely restrain that one servant, and now you expect me to take them all on?
Don't be so modest. Unlike Greedy, you are a true artist. You have the talent to bring thousands of characters to life, all on your own. You are the perfect counter to these heroes. I will give you the power the Holy Grail has accumulated so that you can crush them all. Then this grand spectacle will come to a glorious finale.
Chan chan chan.
Ah, fork it. Wasn't that blue guy supposed to scout this place ahead of us? Haven't even heard a single peep from him so far. Could that old man have pulled a fast one on him?
There's no signs of battle. It doesn't look like Lancer. Maybe he went fishing, but he got lost. Those are bad answers. For what I know about this man, he could cause a fight with for any nonsense and then leave so happily.
His note. I'm glad you're okay.
Wait. Something's off. Miss Note. I trust that you've seen Lancer here, haven't you?
Yes. He came to the Grand Theater with his spear raised and ready, eager to impale old Odie on the curtain. I couldn't agree more with his approach. But I still have dreams left unfulfilled in this miraculous second life. So, I asked him to take a break. And I must insist that every one of you take a break as well. Until Mr. Odie finishes the ritual. Fear not. There will be no pain. Please, leave your passion and ambitions on the stage. Like how actors shed their fatigue and makeup behind the curtains. And rest. Let the curtain fall! Canon can presents!
Where are we? How is this possible? Why I am in Britain? This is your land? Yes, I remember everything. Every tree, every patch of grass, the fields, the smell in the wind, this town. Does Caster really think she can trap me in these memories? This town where I began my life as a knight.
Oh, Artorias! Here to draw the sword, aren't you?
You're calling me Artorius? Are you Aiden?
I knew it! That mage Merlin spun such a tall tale, something about whosoe'er pulleth out this sword of this stone is rightwise king of all England. Even an apprentice knight wouldn't be able to resist that. That being said, a little fellow like you drawing the sword and becoming king? I really can't picture that.
Yes, I agree. I hope that the sword and the stone managed to choose the right king. Master, let's go. What did he call you? Artorius. Is my name as a man. At the end of the day, a queen would have been hard to rule Britain at those times. We're back at the moment when I was about to pull out the sword from the stone. I thought that Caster would use monsters, armies, or even dragons to trap us here. Oh, I miss all this. I will never be able to reunite with the Knight Order and go away. What we are seeing now is just a childish dream that I had when I was no one. The girl seems lured by something, and her sight wandering around until it rests over the end of the path. What a shame. Look, making a fantasy like this for me. but they don't give me a horse. Do you want to be free of this dream? Is there a place where you would like to go? I can get you a... I guess it's a mechanical thing. When I was a child, I dreamt of having my own mount, becoming a knight and ride with a horse, going through this same path through the fields and reach the prairies where the house of Hector is. Who is this Hector? An old knight that raised me. It could be said that it was my father in a sense. Always had this serious expression, but he laughed easily. He told me that he was waiting for me to become the ideal monarch for these lands. But in the end, he could not see me becoming the king. I'm sorry, master. I keep on blubbering about the past. We're still here. What if we take aside all our worries about illusions and dreams, and I show you what my homeland looks like? Okay, fancy. The only issue is that in a Star Rail you cannot jump or anything fun. You just have the path. Lo único malo es que en el Star Rail no puedes saltar ni nada divertido, así que solo puedes ir por el camino y listo. Here under the tree rests the figure of a knight. Like she was lost in an endless dream. This is the warrior that Caster summoned. It must be an incredible opponent. It looks like you. The figure of a malign, ultra old god. This wooden toy was yours? It looks like you. I've never seen a toy like this. My first 15 years I spent taking care of horses and perfecting my abilities with the sword. During my resting times, a mage called Merlin visited me in my dreams and taught me how to rule as a king. What about you, master? How do you spend your childhood? You never talk about your past. Well, I never went to school. I don't remember much about my past. That's true.
The only thing I remember is being woken up by someone in a space station.
Really? No wonder you have a relaxed attitude. Is it because you don't have a past that ties you, master?
My earliest memory was boarding a train, headed for the stars, and meeting many kindred spirits as friends. Though I have no past, I have a future.
I am lucky. I am totally free. I have become the person I always wanted to be. I guess I am free.
I'm totally free.
Well, even if you have went through difficulties, you still keep on going forward with your wonderful travel. I wish I would have done the same with my life. There was a time in which I would also wanted to become someone in particular. I wanted to save the land that I was stepping on and the people that lived in it. I wanted to end the tyranny of Vortigern King, the White Dragon. I wanted to free my people from the grasp of foreign invaders. I wanted to be the ideal king that my people dreamed of. I wanted to save England in this case. And for that, I would have sacrificed everything. I guess Britain is better because it's the old name, right? The mage told me that if I managed to pull the sword from the stone, my wish will fulfill. Everyone thought that I would save Britain. Then, did Britain got saved? No kingdom lasts forever, I guess. No. I thought that if I vanquished Vortigern, I will... how do you say that? Repulse foreign invaders, gather the knights of the Round Table, and build an impenetrable castle in Camelot, then the peace will finally reach Britain. But that was just ephemeral dream. The knights that have served me abandoned me, and some even summoned armies to defy me. War came back to face Britain. Merlin did not warn me before I pulled the King Chaucer's sword. He told me if I pulled the sword, I would have a tragical end, hated by everyone. And when the kingdom was in its best, he also told me that someday Britain will fall and that the prosperity that that was going on will be built on the suffering of its king. But I thought that if I could carry all the suffering of the kingdom in exchange for the peace of the people, the sacrifice would be worth it. And I was willing to assume my disgraceful end. Do you remember Sunday? The only thing that could concede you the wish was the Holy Grail. I don't know who Sunday is, but I guess that's better. You tell Saber the fantastical dream you had during the festival over where we were before about a man that dreamt of making a paradise kingdom with his own power. Robin's older brother. Yes, his thoughts and actions sound like mine. I promised everyone I would build the ideal kingdom, but I left Britain be consumed by unending wars. Warriors destined to die and children left to famine. Who deserves the destruction? Only me, not my country, nor my town, or my people. That is how it should have been.
So this is the sword in the stone?
In countable times I wondered if I didn't pull this sword, would there have been someone more suitable to be king? Will Britain have become the utopia I was dreaming about? What kind of life would I have lived? Pulling the sword and becoming king? Or renounce all of that and staying in my home to live a peaceful life? I have been brought back to the moment where I took my decision. Saber, by any chance do you want to stay? Master, I'm so tired. I wish I have a horse to be able to ride along these fields before the sunset. Saber. You scream, but your voice echoes, but it never reaches the ears of your servant. In the moment of doubt, the destiny was sealed. In reality, you were never here. What remains in this place is just a shadow of you that fell into a noble phantasm, detained in the dream of somebody else.
She was nothing more than an ordinary girl. Playing the part of a king was already painful enough. Why should we force her to continue in the delusion known as heroic spirits? Better to cast aside her sword, abandon her glory, and become a nameless nobody who watches the world's grand show on the sidelines. I'll help all of you to remove the hero's garish makeup, bit by bit, until I've wiped away even the choice you've made to become a hero. Until I've wiped away all the pain you've endured on this thorny road. I've prepared a simple and happy life for you all in this show, including you, Trail.
So,
So, newcomer, are you staying? Someone like you has probably already burned through all your luck just trying to get into the Herta space station. But I'll go through the motions and confirm it anyway. Just so you know, working at the Department of Cosmic Geography isn't as easy as you think.
repeat that, look at me in the eyes. Where did she send me? Do you know who I am? You seem to be the rookie one.
Look, I thought I was pretty impressive too when I first arrived. But you'll be beaten into shape in no time. You're just a regular researcher on this station. No one's...
But I am the Galactic Bat. I slayed Tatalov. I am anonymous. I shouldn't be here. Yeah.
Are you dreaming or something? Maybe you should take a sick day and get a checkup at the medical department. I'm a bit of a fan of the Astral Express, and I know that every nameless who boards it has been through some incredible adventures. So, tell me, what great deeds have you done?
I hold on. Hold the face of the definitive ability. The beast of the Judgment Day. I defeated Fantilia and Shansu. I woke up. I don't remember the name in English. Penny something from the Eternal Slumber. I don't know what to say. I think I only did this, but only part of it. So.
Oh, I know what's happening now. The Department of Implement Arts imported a batch of dream bubbles. Loads of young, naive researchers have been wasting entire days in them, ignoring even their paid work. You probably ate too much of that Memoria too and thought those illusions were real. Uh-huh. Why else would you believe you're a nameless aboard the Express? Well, I can't say I blame you. I heard the Express did invite you to join them, but you turned them down. Are you regretting that choice now?
But if I boarded the Express, you tried to scream to the investigator in front of you, but your voice is trembly. And you spew a different answer. I was afraid, I don't know. I regret my... I don't know.
I don't know.
But was that the answer you were thinking? Or is it just some sort of illusory manipulation? You tried to reconstruct what has happened, but you noticed your memories are farther and farther away every second that goes by. Your memories about the Astral Express and the nameless people collapse and disappear like sand under the waves. And all of a sudden you understand why Saber chose to stay. Why didn't you hop into the Astral Express back then? Was that a momentaneous impulse? It doesn't matter anymore. The investigator of the Galactical Geographical Department that you have in front of you looks at you while you're looking for comforting words and maybe looking for a good joke to break the silence. In the end, he speaks.
Well, your resume doesn't show any particular skills, so I'll start you off with some light tasks. Sort the Department of Cosmic Geography's expenditure report for the past 6 months, schedule research meetings for the upcoming month, collect project proposals from all levels of researchers. Yeah, that should keep you busy for a while.
I'm really an investigator? Isn't this the Department of Galactic Geography?
Don't be so surprised. Our department is at the bottom of the food chain on the station. This work happens all the time. I'm off. Be sure to do your job well.
He turns around to leave, but cannot avoid turning back to look at you.
Yeah. Sometimes I regret picking the Geography of the Universe course when I was 14 and walking away from quantum history. I felt math was just too tough for me back then. But now I ask myself, would I still be stuck in this dead-end job if I made a different choice? No, come on. Don't worry about the what ifs. Why waste time regretting a choice you've already made? Look at me. Things aren't so bad here. Are they?
Everything is wrong. You scream from the inside, but your anger is fading away. Tranquil home.
You're late, newcomer. A few more system days of delay, and we'll miss the reimbursement deadline. I'll cut you some slack given that you're new. Now get to work.
And we're back to the beginning of the story that was super boring. Volvimos al principio de la historia que era súper aburrida. Bien, Rex, bien. Justo estaba medio desaparecido. ¿Sigue tan roto como siempre el asunto? Order this by your emotional state.
You're too slow. Keep going like this, and you'll still be here when the Amber Lord makes our next hammer swing.
Don't try to take advantage of me. I see you're looking for a fight. Why don't you do it yourself? You're about to scream at her a couple of things, but just before you can do it, a little bit of doubt gets into your mind. Is it really what you want? Breathe slowly. Don't be impulsive. Concentrate in what you really want. You have to do. Take out the baseball bat and give her a lesson. Quit. Complete. Yes, baseball bat. The bat that you always carry with you is no longer here. But really, have you ever had it? Okay.
What are you standing around for? You think space bionic snails are going to do the work for you?
¿Qué dirá el Rex? Dice, tengo que jugar en HD. ¿Qué dirá? Let's do the thing again. Yes, that's it. Stop fighting and be obedient. Now, the work is a second nature to you. Maybe you can now order the last documents that are left. Okay, that's weird. So I guess it's worth translating. Didn't you know? Human memories can't invent what has never existed. You never took this path, so you cannot imagine what this investigation for the geography, the Galactic Geography Department is about. You understand what I'm trying to say? I am you, or at least a fragment of your subconscious. The last screen before you censor. You shouldn't be here. Quickly, censor. Hurry up. He realized it now. I censor. Now we'll have to censor by your own.
These reports are endless. And the stuff written in there is really weird.
In essence, the sensor spins around the path seeker and divides in big things like the heroic spirit censored adventures, partners, and sensor. 2. With unique properties, it was obtained by the Lufu. There you have analysis for the procedures. One look of the Eon didn't alter significantly the nature of the sensor. There's a possibility to escape the sensor, but no one can break the chains completely. Don't get on the stage. Don't dream of becoming the hero. The path only leads to sensor, and sensor. Don't take the path full of disgrace.
Hold on. I think I've seen that person over there before.
Fancy. ¿Qué está haciendo ahí ese trololón? If you are going to ask if we met before, the answer is no. But I really feel like we... Oh, the clairvoyance. See? It's clear you know me. You take a look at your identification badge. Just one letter in that. A. Domestic department. Wait. Ever since when there's a domestic department in this space station?
Come on, Uncle A. Don't you ever feel like you don't belong here?
I dream I was in the Holy Great War. You must be one of the summoned heroical spirits. We shouldn't be here. I understand. The truth is, yes. All these days, dozens of investigators comes telling me I should be here. They think that they should be somewhere else because life doesn't go as they want to. It's another excuse, disguise, to escape reality. While your instinct about is to run away, you will end up in places, you will run out of places to run away, even before you come out of this place. For me, seems like this place is not that bad. No crisis that threaten the world, no weird things that try to slay humanity. And being in a kitchen is pretty convenient too, even though the ingredients are a little bit weird. Well, we have a little child that doesn't stop throwing gems at us like he's giving them for free or something. But this is practically an utopia for most people. Once you abandon your ordinary life, there's no coming back. You look at him like trying to say something, but you decide to remain silent. Change your mind, huh? I knew it. You don't want to live for real, or do you? The days go by, hours after hours of sorting. You finally end your tasks. You feel an strange feeling in your chest, but before you can dedicate your attention, you should take a rest.
I'm exhausted. I feel like I can't even think anymore. But deep down, I still feel like I don't belong here.
Si te da mejor los datos, estar más loco, ¿eh? You float peacefully about the surface of a dream, suspended just before the moment you drown. Let me tell you the story of a king named Uther. He governed the people of Britain before I showed up. And after my appearance, he attacked the white dragon to protect his people, but he was slain in battle. Even so, people kept calling him the biggest king. Who thinks became the hero? Or why he became a hero? The innate glory of being a king, the things that he managed to do as a knight, his courage shown as a human, I guess. He rose his sword to challenge a dragon that he knew he never could defeat. His sword broke, his bow shattered, and he was got out of his head. As the human he was, anything he could have done was destined to fail. But the way he rose his sword to bring salvation left a shining star in the darkest night of Britain. It could be that the stars that we see are not in their original shapes, but the light is no lie. They shine for a long time, illuminating the path for the next hero. That heroical spirit that lost her name referred to our lives as a stage and used her noble phantasm to erase the shine of the star. But Master, you still have courage. You still want to become that star. Then all of the spectators that have seen it will leave the stage and become themselves as heroes. Look at me, speaking to the skies. I'm making a bad imitation of Merlin. Where are you? I am waiting for someone that is about to get on a stage. You know, I'm also riding through the field. The dream is coming to an end, Master. For me and for you.
What a strange dream. I should get to work. Scheduling Department of Cosmic Geography meetings for the next month. This should be easier than yesterday, right?
Hey you. If you're here to laze around, you're too late. This place is filled. I'm here to work. I'm a role investigator. I will report you. The boss is too busy chasing down those creations from Rue and May that got away. He wouldn't have time to read your report. Well, it doesn't matter. You work, I laze around. Everyone get what we want. For now, you ignore this attitude of this employee from the security department. And you keep on going. You can. You won't let someone that is lazing around all day win. First thing on your list. Gathering about the quantitative analysis of interference from the microphage clusters in the magnetic planetary fields. 15 assistants. You need to program the next thing for the next 2 days. Okay. Night of the second day. There's no gathering places for that. The gathering halls are completely reserved for that night. People here are really addicted to work. Wait. You are the Stellaron they were talking about? Tell me. Do you shine like a firefly when you sleep? Someone young like you should find a mentor. Learn some abilities and forge your own path. Live like a real hero without chains. Ignore the distraction that surround you. To see the details of the next gathering. Okay. We don't care. A year later, 10 years later, a century later. A century later, why not? Something is moving in your memory. The sparkling motor that goes next to the space station. The key of anti-gravity before the express jumps. Wait, no. Nothing is real, investigator. You should focus on your task. You still have 899 gatherings to schedule. I guess we have to choose the ones that are more outlandish, so we remember something. Supongo que hay que escoger las más raras para que nos recordemos algo. The censored. Now you can do your work very easily. Have you tried fishing, my friend? Don't let you get deceived by the emptiness outside. There's a lot of things to fish. Okay. Maybe it's an utopia after all. I heard the Astral Express will come back and stop in the the space station for a while. Do you want to take a look just for fun?
The Astral Express. I turned down their invitation back then. Did I really make the right choice?
Again, this was the boring part about the story, my friends. Estamos de nuevo en la parte aburrida de la historia del juego este del Star Rail. Long time no see, Glostlyn. How is life in the space station? Great, couldn't be better. It's too good. It's not too good. It's very bad. I see. If things are hard, you can always talk with Asta. She will help you sort it out. We traveled to different places after we separated. Bellabog, Lufu, Funny Penny, some good or some bad. Always Dan Heng. Always Mr. Yang. Always Pom Pom. Himeko gets angry here on the eyebrows. Maybe there's a name for that action in English, but I don't know. Like that question has surprised her. An awkward sensation goes through your mind. You have never been into the express, so who is this pom-pom you're talking about? That's the driver, right? Where did you hear the name of the driver? Did Dan Heng told you? Pom-pom is the same, but every time less people in the express, he's feeling lonely. Sometimes I wonder if things would have changed if you came with us. But there's no place for, how do you say, when you regret something for regret? What if, okay, and March, I don't know how to say. I hope her friend in the garden can heal her. The express still needs people. The nameless life is not easy. After leaving the space station, we will get some aboard that travel with us from time to time. But everyone went their own separate ways. Abusivo el Rex, eso opino. Our friends from the Corporation of Astral Peace suggested that we did a stop in Camelot. That planet must have been destroyed by the Antimatter Legion a long time ago, but we have received a lot of SOS signals from there. So we want to stay here for a long time to visit some friends. Can you join with us if you want? I'll pack my bags now. You really think that? Joining the Astral Express won't change your life for the better. Then what? And if the waiting is not for a great adventure, but hours and hours of cleaning, constant repairs, wounds that can never be healed, and death in the middle of desperation, what will you do then? And if you can't help anyone, if you become a futile burden for the Express, and if being nameless dies by saving you, will the others think that it will be better if you leave? What will you do? Think about it. What answer should you give her?
Think about it. I'll make sure to give you my answer before the Express leaves.
Well, whatever it is, I will respect your decision.
I'm so tired.
Qué manera de dar vueltas sin motivo, eh? We're going around and around and around for no reason. Your tranquil dream is interrupted by the singing of birds outside of the window. But can they really be birds singing in the emptiness of space?
Let me tell you the story of a bird who was imprisoned wrongfully. She was once a singer, thrown into a dark cell for composing songs that the powerful didn't like. The bird heard many voices of sorrow. So, she sang for the others trapped inside, soothing their homesick hearts and inspiring them to rise up. In the end, the bird broke free pocket watch, a wolf, and countless companions by her side. The bird believed that she would begin a new life after gaining freedom. She would shine on the stage and the silver screen, displaying her beautiful feathers and voice, just as she had once brought hope to the hopeless. But she was wrong. Penacony soon became unrecognizable. The songs she sang, the films she starred in, and even her own life were all locked away in a cage called money, turned into mere commodities.
So it's penny-con in English, okay.
The movie studio wanted to turn the bird into a symbol of beauty, but the bird longed to escape from this suffocating, filthy gutter. They stripped away her stage name, replaced her with a fresh-faced chick, and smothered her with slander and rumors, leading her to a disgraceful end.
Now that I think about it, she must have been the Robin from the past.
So, you seek revenge on those who tarnished your name?
No. The exact opposite, in fact. When I returned to this world, I realized there was no one left to take revenge on. Instead, I will reclaim the name they took from me and erase every single work I've ever produced. I'll destroy every trace of my existence as...
You know how it feels to be locked in a cage and have everything taken from you. So why do you still trap the masters and heroic spirits in your noble phantasm when they wish to end this Holy Grail war? Old Odie may be able to fulfill your wish, but the cost he demands is far greater. As someone born in the same era as him, you should know this better than I do.
Ugh. OT is nothing more than a parasite feeding on Penacony. Of course I won't trust him. But... you're different, Master. He's a worm who has a wish for the Holy Grail. Yet, there's nothing the Holy Grail can do to sway you. If you want to stop my noble phantasm, you'll have to force me with a command spell. Come, Master. Take away my free will. Just like how they took away my name and career with their contracts and laws.
You know I won't do that, Miss Note. Let's make a wager. I've never once gambled in my life. I bet that those masters and servants will not yield to your noble phantasm, even though you've stripped their identity as heroes. I trust them.
I will wait and see.
I feel like I had a strange dream. But the details keep slipping away. My body feels so heavy. But I can't rest. There's still today's work to get through.
Oh, annoying, man. Okay, I'm going to skip all this boring part because it is too boring even for me. Vamos a saltarnos la parte del trabajo porque está demasiado aburrido, incluso para Glostlyn. It's the same. They give you the choice, but not really. Te dan la opción, pero no en verdad. You haven't decided about the Astral Express. I want to leave. I don't know what to do. Let me go. Isn't this our Stellaron girl? I was about to get you a drink. But I will not, since you are still young of age. I feel like my life is a lie. I was also a path seeker on board of the Express. I shouldn't be a member of the Galactic Geography. Yeah. That's funny, right? Sometimes I think I shouldn't be working as a security guard here. And you want to get into the Astral Express? Yes. Every year there's investigators that want to go with Express. But when it's time to departure, everyone... how do you say that? Reject that? They know they are only finding a way of escaping their stressful lives. But in reality, they don't want an adventure that could cost them their lives. Then what do you want really? I want to leave my current life behind. I want to go into an adventure to the unknown. Yeah, why not? Stay where I'm fine. Someone better would go in my place. I'm only a common person. Why about regret when anyone that has lived has regret about something? But if everyone would have rejected the decision because they were afraid of the remorse, humanity would have never produced any hero. Even the path that lies ahead is not clear. Someone will do it. Pushed by the wish to follow dreams. Maybe sounds silly, but that's what gave birth to the Nameless, the path seekers, and the heroes of humanity. The figure that you carry is the test that there's a hero that exists. You know what it is? Oh, we have that. This is a small thing made that left the track in history because of an absurd dream of someone. Maybe the Express has departed, or maybe not. But if you really want to go that path, what matters if the Express is there or not? If you really believe you're one of the Nameless, then there's one thing left to do. I must depart.
I need to set off.
The Express has already left. Going there will be... Let's go to the lab. Hit the cafeteria. Let's go fit. Isn't life on the space station wonderful? People would kill just to live the life you have here.
That was creepy. Eso daba un poco de miedo, eh. Wait, I cannot go? I guess not.
There's no antimatter legion. No abominations of abundance. This place is the most peaceful paradise in the universe.
Okay, so I needed to...
Something's stopping me from leaving this place.
Stop. The future of a nameless is nothing but emptiness and despair. Do you think you're special? Think of Tiernan and Kelbeck. The nameless who were better than you. They were all consumed by the lightless outer space, never to return.
You finally admit it. I am nameless.
So you'll finally admit that I'm a nameless?
They go mute. Finally, I can go through this. Go through them. Okay. Oh, we activate the thing. As we did in the beginning. Activamos la cosa como al principio. A baseball bat, ordinary, nothing special, but curiously familiar. You thought you will never be able to have it in your life. Again.
Would you still pull this weapon out? Even if it'll bring about a tragic end?
Is the same that Merlin told me.
Which is why I've crafted such gentle dreams for you all. Isn't that what you've been looking for all this time?
It's true that I have wondered if another person could have done a better labor that I did as a king. If they pulled the King Chaucer sword. But I can blame the girl that pulled the stone sword for overestimating her capacity. Just wanting to save something from the disaster. Just like the king that challenged the white dragon. If I had another chance to do my choice, I would say, I hope you can do better this time. That's true. Master, you have rested enough in this sweet dream, right? It's time to go out of this place together. That looks cool. They will pull the thing at the same time. Van a alzar la cosa al mismo tiempo. Eso está bueno, ¿eh?
I'll never regret.
We didn't see it. The horror. No lo vimos. Qué chafas. Oh, there you go. Straight to the fight. Directo a la pelea. That would have been better if we didn't have to go an hour of filler.
You ever feel regret?
Eso hubiera estado mejor si no hubieras tenido que hacer una hora de relleno, ¿eh? Creo que unos 15 minutos hubiera estado bien, pero una hora se pasaron. 15 minutes would have been fine, but an hour was too much, if you ask me. An hour of filler, my friends. Una hora de relleno, gente. O sea, eso significa que nos quedan 7 horas. That means we only have 7 hours left. Which is bad. Because I don't think this is the only story thing we can do. I think there's another one. Nos quedan 7 horas y eso es malo porque creo que aparte de esta historia hay otra más, ¿no? Que debe ser igual o más larga. It must be as extensive or maybe longer than this one. Ese es el plan del Rex mientras pasamos esta cosa, que no se termine. Porque normalmente diría GG, pero es que es Fate. Fate es buena cosa, digamos. Aunque sigo renegando de que me han dado una hora de relleno sin motivo. O sea, obviamente estaba cool.
Just like how I failed in life. This is a fitting end for a traitor.
Que se llama... Pero se han pasado con esa hora de relleno. They overdid it with the one hour of filler, my friends.
The performing arts had given you so much pain, Miss Note. Why did you choose to remain on Penacony's stage after leaving your prison?
Because I still remember how the rough prisoners fell silent and the crying children smiled whenever I started to sing. Those small moments made me feel free, even in that iron cage. But Penacony has changed. After so many Amber eras, it's become almost unrecognizable. And now, I am locked in this newly forged prison. Anyway, it's time to end this. A servant who betrayed their master has no right to exist.
Then, as you wish. With the first command spell, I return your name to you. On behalf of Penacony, Asna. Even if they have trademarked your name and stripped you of everything, that does not make you an unknown failure. Mother of Iris, with the second command spell, I return to you the testament of your existence as a heroic spirit. Your death was what made singers and artists realize the need to reclaim their freedom and dignity for merchants. You are not some forgotten shadow. You are the founder of the Iris family, one of the 5 major lineages of Penacony. That's why you chose to borrow that name, isn't it? A figure shaped by your students and friends, by Maven and the Watchmaker. Miss Note, the one who sang freely in Dreamville.
No more. I don't want to hear anymore.
With the third command spell, as your junior on the stage, I return to you your freedom as a person. Mother of Iris, you will no longer be controlled by anyone from this moment on. You will now only dance for yourself. This farce is nearing its end. But I hope you can step out of the Grand Theater before you disappear and meet Penacony's artists. You are still a hero to them, no matter the slanders your name bears.
Meanwhile, the masters and their servants liberated. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know. It was too fast. I can feel a powerful force similar to the magic energy. It seems like the Keeper of the Holy Grail is about to complete the ritual. The 2 last servants that remain are Rider and Berserker. Which one will we face? Or will it be both? The enemy already has the Holy Grail in their power. So it seems like a fierce battle is awaiting for us. 3 against 2. I have the advantage. I believe I will mark the box too easy in the next. How do you say that? I don't know. I don't know how to say that. I don't remember right now. I will lead the attack. Yeah, why not? And the next survey that you, Master. I swear by this sword, I will protect you, whatever it takes.
Boothill and the others got out too. Should I go check on them?
Bueno, vamos a tener que terminar el video. Espero que no sea esta parte ridículamente cortita. I hope this part is not ridiculously fast. Así que si están viendo esto desde YouTube y les gustó lo que vieron, recuerden ponerle like, comentar, suscribirse para los videos o mejor aún pasen por el directo como estamos ahora para compartir estos martes con nosotros. El link estará abajo en la descripción. If you're watching this on YouTube and you like what you saw, remember to like, comment, subscribe for more videos, or even better, comment stream to share this moment stress like we're doing right now, link in the description. Así que sin nada más que decir, digo, final del video. And we thanks for saying, end of the video.